are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get first-hand information about things happening around you. And I appreciate every one of you who has subscribed to this channel. And if you have not subscribed, please press the red button and make sure you press the bell icon, because if you don't press the bell icon, you will not be notified anytime we post news, because we want you to get the news as soon as they come, as fast as they come. So press the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime. The news we have for you now, you'll be glad that you are aware of it. Stay tuned. A former deputy national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Chief Bode George, has commended Kola Abiola, the son of the late MKO Abiola, the acclaimed winner of the June 12, 1993 election, for exposing former Lagos State Governor Asiwaju Bola Tinubu and other June 12 opportunists. George said this during an interview with our correspondent on the telephone while reacting to Kola's allegations that after the annulment of June 12, 1993 election, Tinubu approached the late military dictator, General Sani Abacha, and begged him for a commissioner appointment in Lagos State. According to Kola, it was after Tinubu had lost out that he decided to join hands with the National Democratic Coalition to fight for the actualization of the June 12 mandate. George, who is also a former military administrator, hailed Kola for stating the facts, even as he lamented that many opportunists were seeking to twist history. He said, "Is it true that Tinubu went to beg for a commissioner position? He was in the villa and General Oladipo Dia is a witness. He, Tinubu, said he wanted to be a deputy to a military administrator, and when all that didn't work, he went into his activism." The PDP chieftain hailed Kola for deciding to make a documentary of June 12 saga. George said Kola must not be victimized for saying the truth, since as the first son of MKO, he was an insider. He said, "Most of what Kola said is true. He spoke from the heart and he was trying to set the record straight in the face of the many narratives. He had been looking for who would help to recognize the June 12 saga so that his father wouldn't have died in vain. In the course of this, he had bottled up so much. He went through a lot, having lost his mother and family businesses during the struggle. So he was setting the record straight so that people would not rewrite history." The PDP chieftain, however, said Nigeria had yet to learn from the June 12 saga. He said the lessons of June 12 go beyond declaring a holiday or immortalizing MKO. George said, "Now, June 12 has been adopted as a national holiday, but have we learned any serious lesson from it? Have we done anything to ensure that the mistakes of the past are not repeated? Have we done anything to ensure that the mistakes of the past are not repeated? Yes, people are pontificating and trying to use it as a political tool, but believe we have not learned anything." The PDP chieftain said Nigerians were more united during the June 12 struggle than today, and argued that more emphasis should be placed on uniting the nation through the legacy of June 12. Attempts to speak with Tinubu's media aide, Tunde Rahman, proved abortive, as he neither returned calls nor responded to a text message on Saturday. How Tinubu Yoruba leaders worked against MKO Abiola in 1993, says Sule Lamido. The former governor of Jigawa State, Alhaji Sule Lamido, said no single Yoruba leader worked for the victory of Mashood Abiola in the annulled June 12, 1993 presidential election. Lamido said this while reacting over the recognition of June 12 by President Muhammadu Buhari as the Democracy Day in the country. He said on June 11 the old leaders of Yoruba were in NRC because they are seeing MKO Abiola a more of northerner and they didn't vote for him. It's like in 1999 Yoruba leaders worked against Olusegun Obasanjo. They only embraced them as their own after they had won election, Lamido stated. Lamido, however, stated that all the current APC leaders, including Muhammadu Buhari, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, worked against the June 12. No one among all the APC leaders worked for the June 12. Only the current secretary to the government of the Federation, Boss Mustapha, who was then in Social Democratic Party, SDP, chairman in Adamawa State, he said. There is no way a broker of democracy can work for democracy, Lamido noted. He accused Buhari of being an enemy of democracy, as there was no single time he promoted democracy in the country. It was Buhari that toppled the democratic elected government under Shehu Shagari. Lamido said President Muhammadu Buhari only declared June 12 as Democracy Day to make name because he worked against it. This is just one of the stories to confirm that most Yoruba elders that really betrayed Abiola. Sule Lamido said a lot of Yoruba elders, a lot of people fronting now as if they were part of the struggles, that a lot of them betray Abiola. So this is an evidence now. This is Abiola's son that is talking now, narrating, each role, each and every one of them played during that time. And like what Bode George is saying, that nobody should victimize the boy. And also, it is good for people to know the real story so that the history will be recorded, the history will be set straight, and it will not be manipulated, so people will not be telling lies. Like I always say, that it is good for us to know where we are coming from, where we are, and where we are going to. Because if you don't know history, people will come and tell you what is not, and that is what people will believe, and it will go on and on. But people that really know the truth, let them come and say it, so that others will learn, and the actual story can be told always. That is my own opinion concerning what they have said. I would like you guys to deliberate and ponder on it. I'm sure a lot of people must have learned lessons on what happened before and what is still happening now. But just like what Bode George has said, that even the things that happened in the past, people are not really learning from it. Because if we are learning from it, a lot of the mistakes that we are making now and a lot of troubles that we really find ourselves, we won't be seeing ourselves in those troubles. So it is good for us to even know the history. A lot of people will learn from it, and many will not see learn from it. Thank you very much for always listening. Bye.
Thank you.